Okay, let's go. Checkmating with 2 rooks versus a king. Well, first thing you want to do is cut the enemy king off as much as you can to start. So we'll move this rook up here. King is now cut off. He starts walking, and then you leave that rook there that you cut him off with, and you bring up the other rook and go check. So he has to move back, and then you switch to the other rook because now he's cutting him off here. So you go check. So now he's attacking your rook, so you gotta pause your plan for a minute, fly down to the other side of the board as far as possible. So he knows you're cutting him off, so now he knows you want to do that, so he brings his rook here to stop it. So just fly to the other side of the board. There, you got the same formation with the rooks ready to go, so he starts coming down, and you just do the same thing. Check. Goes to the back, you leave that rook and grab the other rook and issue checkmate. Okay, not too bad. It's not that difficult of a checkmate. Let's look at some technicalities here. Okay, so what if your rooks are like on the same file here? Well, just take one of them and move it over one. So now you're on separate files and looks just like what we just showed you. So now the king moves. So now just start cutting him off. Checking him all day doesn't do anything. You must first cut him off. So you cut him off. He's cut off, so he's going to start running this way. He figures, well, I'm going to run a different direction. So he runs. So he's running back. So actually, if he starts running back, just cut him off again. See, you're cutting him off again. So he realizes not to run back, so he starts going this way again. And then, as we saw, you leave the cutoff rook here, and you grab the other one, and you go check, forces him back, goes there, and then grab the other rook again, because this one is blocking him here, so you go check. So, just quickly, notice how the rooks act like a walker, just down, 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 like that. They just walk down the board on a separate file. So now, the king attacks you again, you run, keeping him cut off. He does the same idea, stopping you from the checkmate. You just run down to the other side of the board, and he tries to run back, but to no avail. It's checkmate. So as you can see, checkmating with 2 rooks versus a king is not that difficult, but practice it, and I'll see you in the next episode.